So how have you guys been liking WandaVision? I know I am loving it so much so far. I was gonna wait until the show was completely over before I posted this, but it's fine now. Just want to make a quick video on how WandaVision mirrors our reality that we live in. And also, I don't know, I thought it would be a cool idea. So especially if you follow my channel already, you should know like the crazy stuff that I talk about. If you're not open-minded and into any of that, then just exit out, honestly, because there's no purpose in leaving like negative comments. So I did want to start off with, if you're watching this video, I am guessing you know about WandaVision, and I don't need to explain anything about the show really, but I just wanted to make a quick video as to how WandaVision mirrors our reality. Now, I know the title of the show is probably just Wanda and Vision's name combined, but I look at it also as a double entendre, meaning television, but it's like Wanda's vision, Wanda's television, her world, her reality. And I think that's also what it could mean. Wait, I wanted to show you guys my shirt. I like never wear it because it's like pretty uncomfortable on the inside. I don't know what it says on this side, but on this side it says "We at War." And then I don't know if you can see the whole back. I don't know if it shows it all, but it's from United Standard, and I think it's an Off-White collaboration, but it does say Virgil Abloh on the bottom. So, and I just wanted to show my shirt because I think it looks really cool. Okay, so we know Wanda in the comic books is one of the most powerful beings in the multiverse, and this show is showcasing some of that. Wait, actually, before I forget, because I don't have it written down in my notes, I'm reading from my phone, so before I forget, that episode 8 where she has that vision of the Scarlet Witch floating to her, I think this is just my interpretation of it. I don't know what the writers are leading with that yet. I don't know if it's going to be told to us later on or not, but I think what that means is that if you read the comics recently, they've like changed a lot of things. So she's actually not like, Magneto's not her father and all this stuff, and her real mom is actually Natalia Maximoff, who was the Scarlet Witch prior to Wanda Maximoff being the Scarlet Witch. And so that's what I thought when I saw the episode 8 first, but I know that's not what everyone else thought, because a lot of people are not caught up with like the current storyline and whatever. And so I don't know, that's just my interpretation of that part of the episode. That'd be really awesome if they went in that direction, because her mom, supposedly in the comic books, at least the ones that I've been reading, the current ones, her mom in the comic books is like, I think, more powerful than Wanda herself and Agatha Harkness combined. At least that's what I had seen in the current comics myself. But I don't know. I mean, things change in comics all the time, so it's like we don't even know what's going on at this point. But I just wanted to mention that. I thought that was really cool. And then my prediction for that part, that scene where the Infinity Stone is there, I had thought that it was going to be all of the Infinity Stones showing themselves to her as like a, what would you call it, like a premonition or something of what's to come. But I guess that's not what they were doing with that, but I thought that would have been cool. Okay, so I want to talk about more how in general this show relates to our reality. That's kind of the point of this video. So Wanda has created a, I would call it a pocket dimension. People would call it different things, with a pocket dimension with a force field of static of some sort as a barrier blockading her dimension. And we saw that when Monica, or Photon, aka Photon, when she was trying to cross through the barrier, that barrier looked really, really thick. Even though she was going really slow through it, it was still really, really thick barrier. So at that point, Wanda didn't want anyone coming through, and so because they had pissed her off. So so this dimension seems to be taking place at a certain vibration or frequency. And when Darcy tunes to the right frequency, she can visually see the dimension inside. And our reality works in a very similar way, with the different dimensions and overtones simply being different vibrations and frequencies. So, for example, we live in 3D. We're seeping into 4D and 5D. 5D would be just a faster vibration or a higher frequency of living, if that makes sense. So this is how lots of higher dimensional beings work. The higher in dimensions they live, the easier it is for them to travel the multiverses, and some of them can lower their vibration to communicate with us in the 3D/4D world that we currently live in. So I know it's not the same as our world, but I like making the analogy that all those voices and objects coming into Wanda's world, this is like towards the beginning of the show, into Wanda's world from the outside can be considered similar to how when our angels and our spirit guides send us signals from higher planes of reality into our own. But we just have to be aware and listen to the signals. So now I know we can't control reality exactly like Wanda does in the show, but we do have the ability to change our perception of how we see and live in our reality, which I think is very much just as similar as to what Wanda does in the show, and pretty much close enough. And it also seems to me that some people are less free-willed in the pocket dimension, just like in our reality. So if you've watched my channel, I talk about how Dolores Cannon in her work, I found that there are people called the backdrop people. They're merely in our world to take up space, just like extras in a show or a movie. They're not really real, but they're here to fill roles. They're also soulless. And I saw some person on TikTok saying that WandaVision is also just like our reality, in the sense that we are trapped in a Saturn hexagonal matrix by the elites, and in the show, only Vision is able to realize he's in a matrix. And guess what Vision has on his forehead? Yes, an infinity stone, but we can also say it can reflect our third eye. So I thought that's really cool that the character named Vision has, I guess you could say, 20/20 vision, and he can get himself out of the matrix. He basically got himself out of the matrix, to be honest, with just like little hints and clues here and there. So yeah, that's basically it, honestly, that I wanted to talk about. And then I also thought in episode 8, because I know like magic is real and stuff, but like I don't know how accurate this is for our reality. I thought it was crazy like how Wanda couldn't use her magic in the protective space that Agatha had created, the runes. She had specifically told her, she's like, this is like magic 101. Like, how can you not know that you yourself can't cast magic, because I'm the one that casted the runes to protect me in this space against other magic or other witches. So I don't know how real that is, because it goes against like free will and stuff like that, and so I don't know. But anyways, hopefully this was a really cool and fun video just to think about like how similar WandaVision actually is to our reality. And once again, if you don't believe in anything that I just said, honestly, just like go away, please. It's just like so unnecessary to leave negative comments, because like I'm probably just gonna leave it up or delete it, I don't know. But I really don't care. It's just like unnecessary. It's a waste of your time, honestly. It's like, it doesn't really do anything to me. It's just annoying. But yes, hopefully that was really cool to think about. And oh, let me just show you really quick. I wasn't really planning on showing you, but I just got my very first omnibus, and I'm so excited to start reading it. It's the X-Men Dark Phoenix saga. It's like 700 pages, I think. It looks so cool. And then the inside cover is a phoenix, but I don't want to take it out right now. It's pretty thick. I might do a review on this book, but I'm not sure. I've never read the full story. I've only just seen it from the show and snippets of the comics, but I'm really excited to start reading that, and I'm probably gonna make a video on it. It's just it's too awesome to not make a video on it. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and hopefully have a great day.